Well, we've got some terrific basketball in store for you tonight. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson. And Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Down low, Jackson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
To the middle. Here's Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Boston on offense. Smith inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh, forget about those three-point shots. Jabari dunks. Yeah, they're just a little bit easier.
Screen by Hart. Here's Brunson. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Now here's Smith. There's a screen. He takes it. Oh, wow!
Okay, I didn't see that coming. Now that's how you fire up your teammate. Smith put a little extra on it.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Pass to Walsh. The three ball. Hart pulls it in.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Boston on offense. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
Out to the right wing. Outside Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, stolen by Murray. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Murray. Nice ball movement by Boston. Fires the three. And it's New York with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that one's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game.
Okay! Knockout!
Man! That is the kind of stuff you only see in video games. Come on, Mikal.
Up top, Tatum. They double-team Tatum. The three, Smith. Drains the triple. Smith got 7.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
Some competitive fire from Bridges. Great answer to the three at the other end.
And here's Jackson. Brunson defending. The kick to Tatum. Clock at 6. Outside Murray. The three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Murray sees your three and raises you another one right back at you.
Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
Outside Murray. Pass to Walsh. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Got a piece of it.
Read the shooter like a book. Smith Jr. really disruptive on D.
Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks trail by 6. Inside. And stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. A nice shot by Smith.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Outside Brunson. New York again can't hit. And stolen by Bridges. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They're up by 8. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Knicks trail by 8. And here's Brunson. No made baskets yet. This one for 3. And Bosh gets it to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Vukcevic. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to a perfect skill set. But when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Robinson in the post. Soft touch off the glass.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The Celtics making a switch here. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Tatum with a steal. Outside Murray. Three-pointer. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 7. Brunson with it. Checked by Murray. Green for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Tatum! Money from deep.
Love watching Tatum shoot with decisiveness. He feels like no one can guard him.
Towns on a screen. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. With the floater. The putback. Perfect timing from Butler there.
And some extra effort from Butler on the glass. He wasn't going to quit on that possession.
Anunoby for three. Buries it from three. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable. And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks can surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Guys?
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Vukcevic. There's Tatum with the three. He drops it from range. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
Tatum on the drive. And finished off by Tatum.
Tatum's become very good at finding high percentage shots, driving hard, not just settling for jumpers.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Feel that rhythm,
Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
.59 seconds left in the second quarter. To the inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Bosh. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
36 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Smith. Jackson outside. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Smith left side. And the dunk by Jackson.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Anunoby. Misses the baby hook. And so it's Boston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They trail by 7. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Deflects the pass. Here's Bridges. Towns, right side. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Now here's Murray. Right wing. Jackson the screen. Here's Smith. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
The kick out to Brunson. Back to Towns. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Murray.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
New York shooting their first free throw in this game. Murray looking around. Fires for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 6. Right side Brunson. Here's Towns. Cat doing what he does.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's stolen by Tatum. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, Tatum grabbed the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Murray for 3. The rebound by Bosch. Knicks trail by 4. On the take, Towns. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Murray. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
To the left wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A tight one here in New York City. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Pass to Tatum. Driving to the basket. Stripped away. Now here's Green. Hart from long range with the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Bosch has got 7 points.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Walsh. He's guarded by Bridges. Picked by Smith. To the paint. Pass to Walsh. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Counted from distance. He's got 13.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
For 3, Bridges knocks it down from distance.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Jackson for 3. Hart pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Shot to stop the run. And Smith lays it up and in.
Well, he's used to the spotlight, and Smith's grabbing plenty of attention tonight. What a performance.
They set the pick to the middle. Here's Bosch. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Smith. Doesn't go that time.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Bridges. Shoots from the baseline. Boston pulls it in.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. And that quarter was all about him, leading the cup.
Boston, 48.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Allie, thank you. Here's Tatum. And Anunoby pulls it down. And stolen by Jackson. The 3. And they'll get another chance.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
6 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
When you got a guy that's too big for a guard, he's too quick for a forward, what do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
New York leading by 4. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Back to Hart. Nice move. The rebound by Jackson. So it's Boston now. The drive by Tatum. Jackson gets the bucket.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. The Knicks with the lead. Right side, Brunson. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Up top, Smith. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Tatum. To tie it up. Anunoby there for the rebound. And here we go, the Knicks. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
That's how you finish. Just nobody stopping Bridges from finishing the break. He's just too much.
Smith. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Whoa, Towns with the power.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
And that one falls for Towns.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
On the wing, Tatum. Picked by Smith. Tatum inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. New York leading by 5. Here's Towns. Rebounded by Smith. Fires the 3. Towns rips down the board. Here's New York. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Bridges with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Now Towns. From 10 feet out. The shot is money.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Smith. Oh, it's off.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Now Brunson. Now Hart. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Now Brunson. A throwback possession. 2 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Smith.
Look, a big man who can score at all 3 levels, they do not grow on trees. Smith Jr., he is one of them.
First free throw is good, and that brings him with an 8. Smith hits them both. Brunson with it. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Six on the shot clock. Shot from 16. It's good! What a day!
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
So New York wins it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up.
On a boat screaming ski, Saint Laurent, they bring it to the beach. She was sporting key in Middle East. Got her screaming RP the key. Can't stand us. Dog it, put your mans up. Walked her down in Landvans. Pocket full of grandparents. Old school to Trans Am one. Culling in the Emma-Lambs one. You good mans can't come. I don't give a about nothing.
Yeah. Ski. Hey, say, but don't think like syrup. Elevator pad at the crib. Shopping bags all on the floor. Never seen me twice with a backyard vibes by the ocean. Driveway look like a car show. 350 million on the go. Custom leather pushy on the door. 50 birds a dog on my wrist. Jumping off my with the talking. Here we talking. Print the side, then Celine. Kicking out the millions like a beam. Push a button and she working for a boss. Out the country living like a boss. Princess cut ain't showing not a flaw. Graduated. Pushing skateboards, Tony Hawk. Cranking up the car when I talk. Alligator heard me and stuff. Dropped $8 on the truck. Stay for us. Put them legal on the bus. Off tour straight to the pen. 3 bad. Solitaires make the eyes squint. Smell the dirty money through the vents. House full of dead presidents. When? Spider.
Ain't free till they free all the guys. I done said it a lot, and it ain't the last time. I want her to be my ball on care. She tall like a tree that get climbed. Got a couple comments, hashtag blessed, now these cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief and Kanye West. As long as the outside with the zoo shit, never see home. It's wild, we all beat the odds. How that's unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. Our month is Porsche till he come out his home. I'm the type to take a bad deal and leave all type of in the phone. Y'all made it safe. Streets, these kids ain't got no structure. Don't leave you in a room with me. I haven't eaten cherries on my hand like damn on who is butter. My so bad I don't even wanna. Yes, I'm talking about and you can't have a back. I love this. For the team, bro, swing, got swing. Just like a baby dude. Got the kitchen if you can't take the heat. I make a soup, put his like him. We don't wanna know no. Don't eat pork chops. Phone got made his heart drop. Keep her till his phone catch. Life ain't fed. I cannot forget, all the fake live to 100, and all the real gotta get put to rest. I'm finna start blocking these producers, I don't wanna talk, cause that's weak. You feel away about what I say, then you too, I made this beat. Ain't free till they free all the guys, I done said it a lot, and it ain't the last time. I want her to be my ball, I don't care if she tall like a tree that get climbed. Got a couple comments, hashtag blessed, now these on my, cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief and Kanye West. As long as the outside with the zoo shit, never see home. Be the squad, we all beat the odds. How that's unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. Our month is Porsche till he come out his home. I'm the type to take a deal and leave all type of in the phone. Got caught trying to got left for this out, so can't come back down. If we talk slick, this shit WWE SmackDown. I'm trying to get this, but a friend in the background and a full mouth. I'm gonna have time for me. Spin is what I'm trying to do. It's a couple I've been dying to see. You say I'm the only you, and I think you lying to me. Hey, D thing, they don't know how I get off that. They ain't never wanted to wear body. I am the realest you will ever see. I think y'all must have forgot. I'm still playing with it. I ain't got a rap. I can really let the beat talk.
DJ Freddie Boy, this might be the illest producer / rapper of a generation. Boss Baby do it, Baby Chief do it, Big do it, not the little one.